Welcome to week 27. So exciting that our bellies and our babies are getting really big. I'll show you how we can use our weight in the front for some leverage in our movements. We warm up for and then come into a beautiful dancer pose. So remember that breathing is most important and to just do what's comfortable for you. Notice how you feel coming to your mat today. Let's slow down to take care of you and your baby. Let's sit cross-legged, up on a cushion if you'd like to do. I know I do. Sitting and breathing and just be grateful for being here and being still. Stack your vertebrae in a beautiful natural curve, lengthening your head towards the sky. And then inhale, your arms sweep out and up, and then gently release in front of you. As you bow your head down, coming forward. And then inhale and sweep arms up. And looking up, exhale and come forward, reaching out, folding in. And then inhale and sweep arms up. And this time, take a hold of your elbows and then just breathe and stay here. Relax your shoulders down as your elbows go back, looking forward and slightly up. Next breath out, release your fingertips by your sides. And then inhale and reach right arm out and up, stretching your arm overhead into a nice side stretch. Inhale, coming back up, and exhale, chest twist over to the left, looking left. Inhale and extend your spine up, and exhale, twist a bit deeper. Inhale, back to center, look up. And then exhale, fold forward, walking your hands out in front of you. Chin gently comes towards your chest, breathing easy. And then slowly stack your spine back up to sitting. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up and grab opposite elbows this time. Arching only your upper back, opening your chest and relax your shoulders. Breathe. And then gracefully release your fingertips down by your sides. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over into your side stretch, relaxing your right shoulder down. And then inhale back to center, twisting over to the right, relaxing your hands, keeping belly facing forward. Exhale and open more with your chest. Inhale back to center, and then get ready to fall forward, breathing out and feeling heavy. Then slowly stacking back up, head to come last on top of your neck and shoulders, reaching up. Good, and release down. Roll to your side to take out your cushion and sit back down on the mat. Place your palms behind you, fingers pointing forward, and spread your palms. Feet are flat on the mat in front of you, toes pointing straight forward. Press into your feet that are right under your knees and lift your baby belly up, breathing here for 3 breaths in reverse tabletop. Feel the strength of lifting. Relax your glutes, so press into your feet harder. Knees draw towards each other a bit, not letting them splay out. Feel the stretch in your shoulders and then gently come back down to a sit. Roll to your knees and come to stand up on them in a kneeling position. You can use a blanket if it's more comfortable underneath your knees. And keep them wide for more balance. Inhale and sweep your arms up. Clasp your hands together, pointer fingers pointing up, just like in holding your elbows above your head. Press your arms back slightly without your ribs jutting out or your low back crunching up. Next, exhale, lean and reach over to the left, keeping right chest open, gazing up a bit and to the right. Hold here, feeling the strengthening in the stretch. Then inhale and come back to center, and exhale, lean to the right. Not collapsing into the right side, but reaching with your pointer fingers up and out. Looking up to the left, opening your left shoulder, and then inhale and come back to center, releasing your hands down. Place your palms down in front of you. Stretch one foot back, pressing your heel back with a straight leg, just feeling good in the stretch. Set your knee back down and then stretch out the other leg, pressing into the ball of your foot. And then come to all fours. Make sure that your blocks are at the front of your mat. Let's do cat-cow pose. rippling out your spine and creating space in between your vertebrae. In cow pose, lifting your tailbone, chest is pressing forward. And in cat pose, rounding your upper back and tucking your tailbone, relaxing your neck. Then come back to center with a flat back and stretch your right leg back behind you with the ball of your foot on the ground. Press your heel back in space and then lift from the back of your thigh, straight leg up to level of your other hip. Good, then keep your hips where they are and slowly bend your knee, lifting your foot towards your bum. Stay here and keep your leg lifted. Or if you have your balance, breathe in and take your right hand up to try to hold your foot. Stay level and press your foot into your hand, stretching your quad and your shoulder, and strengthening and lifting from your core. When you're ready, slowly release your hand to set everything back down gently. Now stretch your left leg back with the ball of your foot on the ground, stretching your heel back. Maintain that super straight leg as you lift it up to extend out from your hip bone. Keep your flat back by engaging your low belly muscles. Then slowly bend your knee, keeping your sacrum level. Stay here lifting, or reach your left hand back to hold your foot. Feel steady, press into your right fingers. Press your foot into your hand to feel that quad stretch and shoulder opening. Breathe. And then exhale and release back to all fours. Good. Tuck your toes under and lift from your hips up to down dog. Press into all 10 fingertips. Pedal out your feet and maybe move your hips to feel this inverted stretch. Breathing to let your body warm up. And come to center and still, and then look to your hands and walk up to your feet. Take a nice wide stance, enough room for your baby to hang there. And grab opposite elbows, letting gravity lengthen your spine, bending into your knees. Letting your mind think of nothing but the sensations of deepening your stretch. And then release your hands and bend your knees. Round your back as you slowly come to stand, sweeping arms up. And then exhale, hands to center in front of you. Inhale, hands come down, around and up, look up. And then exhale, fold with a flat back all the way down. Good, and inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold back in. Inhale, hands down and step your left foot back, right knee over right ankle. And inhale up to crescent pose. Breathe out, left hip tracks forward. Inhale, straighten back leg. Exhale, bend into your back leg, coming down a bit more. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands down on your mat, step back to plank as knees come down. Inhale through to your up dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Lovely. Breathe in as your left leg rises. Breathe out smoothly to step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, hands come forward and up to crescent pose. Strong back leg here, relaxing shoulders away from your ears. Exhale and bend your back knee coming down. Inhale and rise back up a bit. And exhale, fingertips down and step forward to a wide stance forward fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up, look up, and palms in prayer in front of your heart. Other side now, inhale, sweeping your arms out and up. Exhale, lead with the top of your head to fold over. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale, release down again. Inhale, hands down, step your right foot back, 90-degree bend in your front leg, and inhale, rise up to crescent pose. Squaring your hips forward, inhale, straighten back leg, exhale, bend into your back leg, bending your arms. Inhale, everything rises. Exhale, hands down on your mat, stepping into plank. Knees come down. Inhale, chest forward to up dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Tucking your toes under, lifting your tailbone. Good. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, gracefully stepping your foot in between your hands. Inhale, arms sweep up to crescent pose, strong back leg, relaxing shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, bending your back knee and arms out to the sides. Inhale and rise back up. Exhale, fingertips down and step forward to a wide stance, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up, look up, and palms together in front of you, breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, stretch open your chest by opening your arms out and up, reaching, and exhale, fold over yourself, releasing your neck. Step left foot back to crescent pose, rising up. Feel steady and balanced, and then exhale, twist your chest open to the right. Arms reaching forward and back, keep your hips even. Sweep right arm under and up, back to crescent pose. Exhale and tap your back knee down on the mat or just bend into it. And inhale and rise back up. Kick your back leg up to warrior three, hips level, looking at one spot for balance. Lifting your back leg to hip level as chest comes down a bit more. Steady, and then step your right foot back into crescent pose, looking forward. Place your back foot down and arms reach forward and back to warrior two. We're going to stay here and breathe for a few breaths, staying low in your front leg, strong straight back leg, looking over your right fingertips. Focus through the intensity. Good, take a big breath in through your nose and release it out your mouth. Again, breathe in. And then exhale audibly and sink lower. Inhale and flip your palms. Stay here in your legs and reach up and back into reverse warrior. Holding here for a breath or two, stretching open your sides. Maybe looking up to open your chest, light in your left fingers on your leg. And then big exhale to release your hands down on the mat. Step back to down dog. Or set your knees down and push your chest and chin forward to up dog. And then breathe out to lift back to down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. And then knee comes under your baby and step between your hands, rising to crescent pose. Exhale and open to the left, twisting from your chest, looking left. Left arm then sweeps down and up, back to crescent pose. Breathe out to come down with the legs and arms a bit. Inhale and rising. And then place your back foot flat on the mat and open your arms out to warrior two. Good. Flip your palms facing up. Bend your elbows a bit and then exhale and sink a bit deeper into your warrior. And inhale, lifting back up, arms rise. Exhaling, going back into it, staying here and breathing through some pelvic tilts. So exhale, tuck your tailbone in a bit and breathe in to roll your tummy down. A couple more forward and back. Then come to neutral and inhale. Reach your left arm up and back. Reverse warrior. And exhale, fingertips come down by your left foot. And step your right foot up to meet your left in wide stance. Inhale, arms reaching up, arms sweep up. Look up, and then exhale, come all the way back down. Head goes heavy. Right foot goes back, and then come up to crescent pose. Breathe out, opening into your twist to the left. Left hip tracks back to be even with the right. Arms reaching forward and back. Stay with it here. Left arm goes down, forward and up, back to crescent pose. Exhale and tap your back knee down on the mat or bend it any amount. And then inhale, rise back up and kick your back leg up to warrior 3. Hips go level, looking at your one spot for balance. Lifting your low belly, bringing your baby closer to your spine. And then slow as you can go, step back into crescent pose. Looking forward, place your back foot down and arms extend out to warrior 2. Here's where we get to stay in stillness and focus on the breath, in and out through your nose. Strong warrior mama. Blur your vision over your left fingertips. See how maybe your out breaths release any tension in your upper back. Feel like your inner thighs are drawing towards each other. And say a big ah, and sink a little bit deeper. Now inhale and flip your palms up. Legs stay where they are and reach up and back into reverse warrior. Right arm gently reaches around and holds your baby. Reach higher with your left fingertips, left chest opening. And then big exhale to release your hands down on the mat. Step back to down dog or go through pregnancy vinyasa by setting your knees down, chin and chest forward into up dog, and then exhale, lifting your hips back to down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Knee comes to your nose, stepping between your hands and lifting to crescent pose. Exhale and open to the right, twisting from your chest. Right hip goes back. And then right arm sweeps around and up back to crescent pose. Exhale, sink into your legs, arms bending. Inhale and rising, reaching. And then set your back foot down and open arms out to warrior 2. Flip your palms facing up, bend your elbows a bit, and then exhale and sink deeper into your warrior. And inhale, lifting back up. Exhale and go back down, staying here, and just moving your pelvic bone forward and back. Go on your breath, making sure your low back feels no pinching, but you're creating space low in your spine. Then come to neutral and inhale, reach your right arm up and back, reversing your warrior. And then exhale, fingertips come down by your right foot and step up at the top of your mat in a wide stance forward fold. Just take it easy here, maybe grabbing opposite elbows and really thinking about how heavy the top of your head can be as it reaches towards the ground. Now feel like your shoulders are going down your back and your neck just got a little bit longer. Good, and then release your hands down and walk your feet out a bit more to place where it's comfortable for you to come into a seated squat pose. Slowly sink your hips back and then come all the way down. Elbows go on the insides of your knees if you can. Sitting up nice and tall, just close your eyes and relax your outer hip muscles. See how slow and steady your inhales and exhales can be. And then blink your eyes open and think about keeping your knees right over your ankles as we come to a stand. So press your hips back to stand up, keeping your upper body upright as much as you can. Okay, great. And then come into mountain pose, palms facing out, top of your head lifting towards the sky. Feeling beautiful from all the oxygen flowing in your system. Keeping this great posture, transfer the weight into your left foot, spreading your toes a lot. And then open your right palm out to the side, still down by your side. Bend your right leg and grab a hold of the inside of your foot with your palm still facing out. Keep your knees on the same plane, standing tall, letting your belly expand, breathing in, and drawing your front ribs in, breathing out. Start to press your foot into your hand a bit to begin to feel a shoulder stretch. And then stay here breathing and focusing on one spot for balance. Or you may want to tilt your upper body forward, pressing your foot into your hand, reaching your leg up, but keeping your hips level. So drawing your right hip down to be level with your left. And maybe your left arm is reaching for balance. Lifting from your low belly, breathe into the intensity. Soften something here, so it might be your jaw. And when you're ready, slowly release your foot and place your fingertips down on the ground in front of you, extending your right leg to the sky in standing splits. Release your head and neck down. Then using your core muscles, step way back into Warrior Two and feel the strength you've gained in this pose. Staying low, flip your left palm, reaching back into Reverse Warrior. Then big exhale, take it all the way down and step your left foot back. Knees come down under your hips, press back into Child's Pose. Take a big breath in through your nose to 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then sigh it away out your mouth. Inhale and press yourself up to standing on your knees. Grab your block and place it by your right foot at its highest level. Place your right palm on the block flat and inhale your left arm up to the sky and square off your chest to facing front. Press into your right palm. Inhale, reach up, look up, and then exhale and now twist your chest open to the right. Arching your upper back, breathing into your heart. Reach your arm over to the right, but mostly up. Press into the block again so you can create more space between your right ear and shoulder. Then inhale, come back to center, sitting back on your heels. Set your block to the side. Place your hands on your thighs and round your upper back, chin falling in, baby coming towards your spine. Inhale, expand your chest, looking up. And then place your hands down on the mat in front of you. Come into downward facing dog. Take a breath here and then walk up to your hands. Once you're at the top of your mat, gently roll your spine up to stand, bringing your head up last. Stand tall in your grounded mountain pose, palms facing out. Find your balance and equal pressure through your feet. Bring your big toes together if that's comfortable. Spread your right toes a lot and then shift your weight into that foot. Open your left palm out to the side, bend your left leg, and grab a hold of the inside of your foot with your palm still facing out. Stay here and maintain your tall mountain pose posture in your shoulders, ribs, your hips, your low back, and your legs. Inhaling and expanding your belly. Exhaling, giving your baby a hug with your tummy muscles. Start to press your foot into your hand a bit to begin to feel a shoulder stretch. Stay here breathing and focusing on one spot for balance. Or now is when you can come forward any amount, pressing your foot into your hand like a pendulum. Use your weight as a balance. Making sure your left hip is level with your right. Reaching your right arm up and forward helps with balance. Keep your right leg strong, pressing through your foot. Breathing and releasing, really opening up. Softening something here. This time it might be your right shoulder. And when you're ready, slowly release your foot, lifting your leg up as you come down. Fingertips on the ground, under your head. Reaching your left leg more in standing splits. Head is heavy. And then from your core, step way back to Warrior Two. Your last Warrior Two today. Staying low in your legs. Flip your right palm, reaching back into Reverse Warrior. And big exhale to release your hands to the mat. Step your right foot back and place your knees down to press back into Child's Pose. Relaxing your arms heavy on the mat, getting ready for a big inhale through your nose, filling all the way up, and then let it go out your mouth. Next, inhale and press yourself up to standing on your knees, and this time your block goes outside the left foot at its highest level. Place your palm on the block flat and inhale, your right arm rises above your shoulder, chest is facing forward. Press into your left palm, inhale, reach up, look up, and then exhale. Now twist your chest open to the left as you reach your right arm over, arching your upper back, breathing into your heart. Keep your hips right over knees and not much arching in your low back. Press into the block again so you create more space between your left ear and shoulder, and then come back to center, sitting back on your heels. Roll onto either hip and lay down on your side, and then roll to your back. Your feet go flat on the mat in front of you and knees are right over ankles. Place your block in between your thighs so you can squeeze that block. Palms flat and inhale and lift your hips up into bridge pose. Pressing into your feet a lot, engaging your thigh muscles and relaxing your glutes. Looking up and slightly back, breathing and letting your belly baby rise and fall. Keeping hips up until you slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Release your block to the side and take your knees into your chest, wider than your baby belly, and then rock from side to side, releasing your low back. If that feels good, you can keep going, or you can extend your feet up to take a hold of them for happy baby. And wherever you are, keep rocking gently from side to side to keep a great blood flow going to your baby. If you are loving this, your baby is too. Feel grounded and relaxed in your shoulders from the work you did today. And then roll off to one side and sit on up. Sit up comfortably, so I like to use a cushion underneath me. We'll take our legs out in a wide V to come into a forward fold. Sitting up tall, place your hands on your thighs and breathe in, lifting chest and chin, and filling up your lungs to the tippy top, and then exhaling it slowly out as you go to come forward with a straight spine as far as you want to go. Hands sliding down your legs and then dropping your chin in as you round in. Taking natural breaths, releasing any tension. Maybe flex your toes up, kneecaps are tracking up. Relaxing your groin and inner thighs as much as you can. Realizing that sitting on the ground and rounding in helps focus your thoughts inward to just the physical sensation of being here right now with your baby. Take a long inhale to a count of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and hold it, and then release 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and then slowly stack your low spine on top of your tailbone, and your upper spine stacks up. And finally your neck, and then head reaching tall. Take your hands to help draw your legs into a comfortable cross in front of you. Place the back of your hand on your thighs, closing your eyes, staying in that inward focused state. Think about your growing baby and everything this baby is providing for you in exchange for your life-giving breaths and choices. Stay happy and smile.